learn today. Yeah, about some history. Hey guys, my name is Juan. Can everybody say, hey Juan? Hey Juan! Wow, I like this boat. Man, this boat's awesome, man. It's better than my last boat. I said, everybody say, hey Juan. Everybody looked at me like this. I was like, man, you guys looking at me like I owe you child support or something. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do got to give you guys a couple of safety rules. Now, these rules I'm about to give you are not my rules. These rules are the company rules, the city rules, the governor rules. And if you don't like them rules, please do not shoot me, okay? I am the messenger. I am the bottom of the food chain. There's another guy above me. Shoot that dude, all right? So here it goes. There is no smoking on my boat. Talking about smoking, there's a new law here in San Antonio. All parks in San Antonio, including the Riverwalk, if they do catch you smoking, vaping, dipping, it is a $200 fine. I will show you some signs around the Riverwalk so you guys can believe me. Now, cell phones, I understand you guys got cell phones. That is fine. That is okay. But it's like at the movies. You know when you go to movies and you pay for a good movie, then you hear someone talking on the cell phone during that movie, and you're like, really? Same thing on the boat. People pay to hear me. People do not pay to hear you talking on your cell phone. Please respect that. You can use your cell phone as internet, Facebook, Instagram, text, record, selfie, MySpace, Snapchat, Candy Crush, Coffee, Virgo, Berto, Rub, Movie, Transformers, Pokemon Go, Batman, Backtrack, Golf Course, Minecraft. You can do all that, okay? But just don't talk on your cell phone. You guys got that? No? Let me translate. No hablando en tu teléfono, por favor. Because that was easy. Yes. A lot of people's gonna ask me as well, hey Juan, by any chance are you gonna speak any Spanish? No, I'm not. Reason why? Because if I speak Spanish, I gotta speak French. If I speak French, I gotta speak Italian. If I speak Italian, I gotta speak German. If I speak, you get my drift of hitting with it, right? I can make everybody happy. If I make one family happy, now the other family want to fight. So I'm only allowed to speak only one language. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do a little comedy tour as well, and we're gonna do a little sarcasm as well, okay guys? So let's begin with this tour now. Let's begin. Oh yeah, life jackets, I forgot. They're right here in the bottom. They're right under the boat. What's your name? Sorry? Santiago? Santiago, if the boat does go down today, by any chance, you're responsible of these life jackets, okay? If the boat does go down, you throw me one first, okay? And then after that, throw everybody's life jackets. And once you get your life jacket, put them over your head like this. Like this. That's it. That's it. That's it. Santiago, your leader, alright? Everybody's gonna jump off the boat, or we're gonna walk off the boat like this, okay? Like that. Keep walking, alright? It's only about 3 or 4 feet each of the river. Don't wet my life jacket, they're brand new. When we pick up the boat, we'll put the boat, everything back in sight. Okay, it's the way it works, alright? Good job? Alright, let's do this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want everybody to do me a favor. Everybody look up right on my left-hand side. I'm going to show you a flat building. And now the illusion of a freestanding wall. Look up high, flat building. Look up, arriba, right there you go. That's called the Nick Hospital building. Nick Hospital building been opened up back in 1930. This was our first full-service hospital. Fully air-conditioned hospital in the nation. The first place of Carol Burnett, Oliver North, and the only hospital that has a restaurant. Now look right here in front of me. Now look at that white building right there in front of me. That is known as the Hyatt Paseo del Alamo, Passage of the Alamo. Now, if you guys are staying at that building and one of those are your rooms and you come out at night and look down and think that we don't see you, trust me, we all see you. Yes, that's called the Hyatt Paseo del Alamo, Passage of the Alamo. This building right here, they had to do some shadow testing on this building. The reason why for shadow testing is because they didn't want any shadows covering the Alamo. The Alamo is right in front of this building right here. Now, you guys want to see how fast this boat goes? Yes, Santiago, you really want to see how fast it goes? I want you guys to pick up your hand like this. Alright? There you go. Well, this is how fast it goes. Feel the power, feel the habit. I am driving 9.94 kilo electric motor. Yes, my grandma walks faster than this, so she's 90. Now, on the left-hand side right here, my recommendation, after the tour, you guys come over here, sit down, get something to eat, listen to the live jazz music. You guys get thirsty? Look, they got outside bars. And if you guys are down here with your kids, if you got a hotel nearby, go back to the hotel, give them NyQuil, okay? I am just joking. What is wrong with you? Don't give them NyQuil, give them melatonin. Alright, alright, alright. Now look right on the right-hand side. Now look at this red building right. It's called the Casino Club building. Calm down. It is not a casino, but it got the name of it. It opened up back in 1927 as a private club for the German community business. But now they remodeled the first 2 floors as restaurants. The rest of the floor is apartment complex, very expensive. Good thing about it, you guys don't have to go get groceries. Why? Because look, you got all these restaurants. You guys just think, look to my left. CVS, NyQuil. There you go. Talking about restaurants, my friends, look where you're at right now. River Square. If you guys look to my right, look, we got Mexican food. You guys look to my left, we got Mexican food. You guys look to my right, we got Tex-Mex Mexican food. You guys look to my left, we got Texas barbecue Mexican food. You guys look to my right, we got Chinese Mexican food. Your choice of Mexican. Now, don't lie to me. Who likes margaritas? Anybody like margaritas? Raise your hand. Don't be scared. Raise your hand. Look to my left right here. Cafe Olay. They sell the largest margarita on the Riverwalk. 16-ounce margarita. Yeah. 13 shots of tequila. Can you say happy hour? Or can you say you want to go night-night? That's like 60 ounces of NyQuil for us, though. No, man, I'm not tired. You tired? I want to remember. Watch this, look at the little girl. Hey, you guys. Now, right on the right-hand side, now you will see the restaurant here called Casabeo. Casabeo is the first Mexican restaurant on the Riverwalk, 1946. But does anybody really want to know which is the best Mexican restaurant? Yeah, at my house. Yeah, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, I'm having chicken claro with the paquito stuff right here because I'm going to bring for the kids and juice. Everybody's invited, but if my wife asks who you guys are, you are my second cook. And you said, Primo! There it is, 1:30 Bel Air, 8 o'clock, don't be late, second cousin. Now we're about to enter right here on my left-hand side. It's called the man-made extension right here. And the bottom of it going down straight, it is concrete. Give her a cookie back. This right here was built back in the mid-1960s. This right here was to connect to the Hemisphere World Fair of 1968. Back in the day, we used our boats for transportation. We picked up passengers from the convention center and we sent them back to the highlands of the restaurant. Now, you guys want to hear how other boat captains talk in their boats? Yeah? What, you guys don't believe me? Look to my left. Don't say nothing, just look good.
If you look on the map, it looks like a big horseshoe.
I told you. Did you see that one lady, that one gentleman in the front? He was like this. That is the only one. I am the chosen one. I am the Kenobi one. I am Almighty one. I am Air Force One. I am 911. Yes. Alright, now look right on my left-hand side. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you a beautiful church right on my left-hand side. So here it comes. Look up high to my left, over the tree, over the bigger tree, over that other tree, and there it is right there. Now that church right there is called St. Joseph Catholic Church. Now St. Joseph Catholic Church opened its doors in 1868, German church. Every month on one special occasion, they speak in their own language in German. Very nice. You guys understand German or speak German? Come and talk to the Father and find out when the next day is German Mass. But for the meantime, that German Mass is closed down right now. Why? Because the Father is like, I don't like Corona, I only like God's wine. Now right on the right, look at this beautiful Tower of America, the Needle people call it. The Tower of America stands at 622 to the rooftop, 700-ton top house, second freestanding tower in the United States. The first one is called the Stratosphere of Las Vegas, standing of 1,100 feet up high. It is the one that has the roller coaster. This one, it goes around circles. But on top of this Tower of America, if you guys are interested in going up there, take the elevator. See through a window, once you go up, you get the city of San Antonio. You guys scared of heights? Don't be scared, take the elevator. If you guys scared of heights, don't be scared, take the stairways. Ladies and gentlemen, 952 steps. Up to the top. Now look right here in front of us now. You see that statue right there? Or right there, that's called the Stargazer, ladies and gentlemen. That was, how can I say it? Well, it's called the Stargazer, ladies and gentlemen. Former Mexican artist by the name of Pedro Reyes. Put that statue right there with that star because according to about another 4 more months, there's going to be 3 other stars going to line up together with that star. Alright? Now, that statue is made out of volcano ash. Yeah. Pretty cool. My recommendation would have had a Starbucks there better than that. All my guys, all my gentlemen, all my men, do me a favor. Hide your wallet, hide your money, hide your credit card, hide your loan card. We are entering the most dangerous part on this river. It is called the mall. Yes, the mall. The Alright, River Center Mall is about to enter right now. We only have 10 malls here in San Antonio. I repeat, only 10 malls. We have 125 shops, including restaurants, even the IMAX Theater. IMAX Theater played my favorite movie, The Alamo, and Price of Freedom. Inside the River Center Mall, you do got a regular AMC Theater and a comedy club where I like to perform every Saturday. But for the meantime, that comedy club is closed down right now. Majority of all restaurants are still closed. My grandma's house is closed down. No more menudos, no more tamales, no more chicken tortillas, no more pastones, man. I miss grandma's cooking. You know what I miss more? I miss Thursdays, hang around my cousins, Enrique San Antonio, Roberto San Francisco, Fernandez, Sanchez, all of them. Yeah. Now at this moment, our company wants me to stay quiet for about 3 to 4 minutes. The reason why, just in case if you guys got any questions about the Riverwalk, Google it. I am just joking, don't Google it. Anybody have any questions for me? Anybody, somebody. Just don't ask me how much got in the water we got in this river because we got a lot of water. Anybody got any questions for me? Nobody. Alright, let me make it easy on you guys. Anybody have any questions about my personal life? Are you sure? Got something? Yeah. Oh man, good enchiladas. I'm telling you, the best. Yeah. I know. A lot of people even ask me, hey Juan, how long you been working here? I always tell them today's my first day. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, I was walking the streets, minding my own business. A gentleman in a suit comes up to me and goes, hey, you want a job? I'm like, yeah, what am I doing? He's like, driving boats. Cool, what am I supposed to say? He's like, whatever you want. They don't know. I'm like, alright, I got that. I'm joking. Now, I've been here for 19 years. 2 more years, I'm out of here. After that, the wife probably tell me to get another job for 21 more years. Yeah. There you go. You sure anybody got any questions for me? We got 3 more minutes. All right. We'll continue in a moment. Alright guys, now right here in front of us now, you're going to see that bridge right there in front of you. Whatever you do, please do not stand up or pick up a baby. That bridge is undefeated, never lost to a 4-hit, okay? It is strong like bull, maybe stronger than bull. There you go. I want you guys to look right here to my right hand side. Now look at this beautiful statue right on the right. Can anybody tell me what's the name of that statue right there?
Saint Anthony.
Anybody?
Saint Anthony.
Correct, San Antonio, known as Saint Anthony de la Padua. Now that statue right there was a gift from the country of Portugal to the city of San Antonio during 1968 Hemisphere World's Fair. Anybody know why is that statue there for? Why are those flowers in the bottom of the feet? Why is there a candle on the back? Anybody know? No? Yes. Cost of all lost articles. If you lose something, pray to Saint Anthony, all things must be found. Some people might both are like, it's true. Some people like, I haven't heard of them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? It is true and it works, but it must mean something. Like an example, wedding ring, you lose it, it means something. Something that was passed on by generation, was kept in a family for a very long time, was given to you, and you lose it, that means something. You just cannot use them like, hey, saying that I lost my cell phone, need that back. No, can't do that. So if that was the case, I lost like 6 of them in this river and I need them back. Every January we drain this river. This year we didn't drain it. 2 years we did. You know how many cell phones we found in this river? 365 cell phones in this river. Yeah, 6 of them were mine. You'd be amazed. Look to my right, left. People walking with cell phone, that's alright. You take a selfie, that's alright. You get close to the river, take a selfie, the outside the river, then goes in, that's alright. And if you go in after and you come back up, a park police will be waiting for in the corner. You'll be like, oh my God! Like, no, you come here, Brenda, come here. You're like, okay. You get back up, you're like, thank you, sir. Like, that's alright. And then he'll give you a $300 fine, and you're like, that's not right. The reason why $300 fine? Because the Riverwalk is federal. Not city, not private, not public, it's federal. This river begins about 4 miles north of here at a campus called Incarnate University. The source is known as Edward Aquifer, a large underground limestone lake that's 180 miles in length, 30 miles in wide. There are sections of the aquifer at the bottom has never been found. This river goes to the Guadalupe River and stops at the Gulf of Mexico. That's how far this river goes. It's what feeds into the Riverwalk, makes it federal. Now, right there in front of me, you see those umbrellas? Those were tables where people like to eat. That's where majority of our cell phones fall in. And how? They put cell phones towards the riverside. At that moment, they don't realize what's going on. Why? Because they're enjoying themselves, they're having a good time, they're drinking, they're eating, they end up stretching their arms, cell phone falls into the Riverwalk, and you know what the price is? Your face. Explain this right there. Alright guys, now I want you to look at this beautiful hotel right here in front of you. It's called the Hilton Palacio de Rio. Now the Hiltons in the world Guinness World Records, the largest modular boxes built right on top of each other. But what happened was the rooms were built about 8 miles away from here. When they were being built 8 miles, everything inside was furnished, built, chairs, toilets, beds, sinks, lamps, everything was added. Then they came on big trucks and 2 big cranes, came picked one by one, and stacked them right on top of each other. It took 202 working days just to build that building. That's 7.5 months. That is awesome. Now, I gave you the script about 5 years ago. There was a gentleman that got on my boat. He was a little upset. I got done with my tour right over here. Everybody got off. He comes up to me and goes, Juan, like, sir, I like the script about that building, but it ain't good. I asked who he was. He gave me his name. I went back to my general manager. I told my general manager, do you know the name of this person? He's like, yeah, you know who that was? I'm like, no, who was he? He was the person that was in charge back in 1968 of the Hilton Palacio del Rio. He was the one that went inside and made sure everything was good to go. Why? What did he tell you? Well, he told me like this. He said the city of San Antonio was looking for a business to build this hotel. Now, this business had to finish his hotel in that year. A lot of business is possible to build a building in short months. We need more time. HB Zachary stepped up and said, hey, we got this, we can do this. The city turned around and he goes, well, what happens if you don't finish that building? What's going to happen to it? If I don't finish that building in time, I will sell you the building for $1. Okay, paperwork was done, they shook like men. HB Zachary went back, got his people, told his people, hey, we're going to do it like this, we're going to get these modulars, we're going to put them on the floor, we're going to stack everything inside there. Once we do that, we're going to get 1 crane, pick it up, put them on a truck, send them off. Once we get here, get 2 more cranes. Pick each modular, stack them up like Legos. Took them 202 working days just to build that building. That building soundproof and fireproof, ladies and gentlemen. Done. City comes back. Huh? HB goes, hey, look, you said you need a building. You didn't say how to build that building. Got him. 202 working. Imagine having your own house being built by HB Zachary. You had 3 weeks. Now my house, KB home, 2-story house, took about a year and a half. Yo, I should have called those guys up. I would have brought the 6-pack and some tamales, man. Yeah. Now look right here where you're at now. My favorite part right here across the Artisan River Theater. It's an open theater that fits 800 people on my left. Named after Edwin P. Artisan, the chief of engineer of WPA. On the right, look at the stage, very popular. Have you guys seen that movie, Miss Congeniality? Yeah, with Miss Sandra did a swimsuit competition right there. Anybody seen that part when she was giggling, trying a little smile? Yeah, reason why? Because I was passing through. I was like, hey. I'm joking. Don't get all jealous. Now, this bridge right here called the Frida Fernandez Bridge right here. Now, Frida Fernandez, she was a singer and a dancer for 26 years. At that stage, your fiesta de noche de Rio, ladies and gentlemen. Out of the 26 years, Miss did not miss a single show. Even when she was sick, she still came down here and performed. But they named that bridge right after her. On the right-hand side now, you go see this other building called the Bristol Museum of Art that opened up back in 1930 all the way to the mid-1960s as a library. Now, they moved the library 2 blocks away from here. I'll talk about that in a moment. Then they opened up as the Bristol Museum of Art, a lot of beautiful sculptures and art and craft. Come and take a tour Monday through Friday from 10 o'clock a.m. to about 5 p.m. But for the meantime, it's closed down right now. Come back tomorrow. Now look right here in front of us now. We're about to go under that bridge. Whatever you do, please don't stand up or pick up a baby. Now we test that bridge out with dummies sitting down. You gotta be about 7'2" to get hit by that bridge, and I don't see any 7'2" people, so we're looking good. The only time we had a problem, we had some basketball players in our boat. We told them to lay down. They're like, what? Lay down! All right. So I'm gonna go right over your head. Look. Now you guys thinking about getting married or having family members that want to get married? Yeah, look to my right. Beautiful black sculpture right here was placed here in 1991. This right here was to commemorate the condolence of Father Massanet on June 13, 1690, known as the marriage island. A lot of people love to get married right there. Very, very popular. Look at them too. They're thinking about it. When someone's getting married there, 5 seconds later, you see me in the background of my boat doing this. Hey! Don't do it! It's always the wife that laughs, the husband giggling. I'm like, go ahead, man, you can laugh. He looks at her and he's like, nah. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't either. Like they say, happy wife. Ladies, finish it for me. Happy life, correct. Ladies, do you agree? Yeah. Hey, man, don't worry, man. When they're around, we stay quiet. But when they leave, yeah, we keep talking. Now, I want you guys to look up high to my left now.
Oh, yeah.
Come say something, but never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, don't do drugs. Everybody look up high real quick. Look at the building with the flags. Isn't that building look so familiar? Yeah. Have you guys seen that movie Ghostbusters? Yeah? Well, that's not it. Got him! That's in New York City. That's called the Tower Life Building. Originally was known as the Smith and Young Tower Building. It stands at 404 feet tall. It opened up on June 1st, 1929. You see the gargoyles right on top of the building? There is gargoyles around the building. Now them gargoyles that you see right on top in these ugly spaces on my left are cockroaches. Now the owner that owned the business was very superstitious. He put those faces and the gargoyles on top to keep evil spirits away from the building to avoid them. And it worked. Why? Because look at that one face in the corner, the last one. You see it? That one looks like my Uncle Chewy. The upside was pretty funny, but a couple of months ago when he was actually on the boat, that was funnier. Now right here in front of us, we're about to go under this bridge. Whatever you do, please don't look up. If you guys look up, cover your mouth. We call them pigeons, aka sharpshooters. Yeah, they are locked and loaded. They say if you get hit by them, go do a lottery ticket because it's good luck. Now look right here in front of us, now look at that red building right there in front of you. Just by looking at that building gives me the chills. It's called the Bear County Courthouse building. Now that courthouse is the oldest continued operating courthouse in Texas, 1896. I only been there one time. Oh, don't worry guys, marriage license, I said I do. Hey, I gotta honk my horn real quick, okay? Calm down ladies, it wasn't for you. Joking. Yes, hey ladies. Hi ladies. Bye ladies. Yes. The reason why I gotta honk my horn because it's a two-way traffic right here. I got the right of way because I'm Juan. Yeah. There you go. Now we just came out of floodgate 4. Now floodgate 4 come from the bottom of the ground and up. Now floodgate number 5 is on my left hand side, way back there with the green light yellow flag there. That's called floodgate number 5. It is a 15-foot draw flood control. Talking about these gates, I'm going to talk about them a little bit because all this park has so much history. Now look right here in front of me. Now look at them. Right there, see that street right there? On top of the street, you go see these locks. They're called the love locks. You can hardly see them. What you guys want to do, go buy yourself a lock. You initial it. When you initial it, you come and lock it down. When you lock it down, guess what happens to the key? Correct, goes into the water because that's just saying that you guys gonna be together forever. But if you guys were smart enough, you get yourself a combination lock. Some of y'all got that joke and some of you are like, what? Oh, don't worry, it'll sink in, give it a moment. Now, back in 1921, we had a major flood here in San Antonio. The flood was very serious. It reached about 10 feet above street level, killed 51 people, lost millions of dollars in damaged property. But in 1924, Emily Edward and Raina Mary Green co-founded San Antonio Conservation Society for the demolition of the old Market House. The Market House sat right here in the middle of the bypass control channel for the Detroit business. But the Conservation Society joined with other civic groups in 1928. They wanted to plan to fill in a pave over the riverbed. But that same year, Robert Hugman, a graduate of the University of Texas, returned to San Antonio and started designing and planning the Riverwalk Park. Hugman's plan was approved by the City Hall in 1929. That same year, stock market crashed, putting Hugman's plan on hold for almost a decade. But it's okay, guess what? The Riverwalk was finally built between 1939 to 1941 at a cost of $430,000. The work was done by WPA, Work Project Administration. Now, $430,000 back in the day just to build this Riverwalk. What do you think it would have costed right now? Let's talk about $400 million. You know what I can do with that? A lot of folks. Yeah. Now look right here in front of us, look at that big old tree right there. Now that tree, it is the oldest tree on the Riverwalk. That tree is over 350 years old. Legend has it that the Mexican army put a sniper up there. Whoever got close to the river would have been sniped. Alright guys, now we're about to go in Fluggy 3. Now Fluggy 3 goes down like a garage door. It works with 4 and it works with 5. Have a flood, close the gate down. River will be safe. It will not get flooded on the Riverwalk. Not like what happened back in 1921. No, not like that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my left hand side now, you're going to see this other building called the Durian. The Durian was built back in 1921 as the City Public Service Building, or CPS building, but in 1999 they remodeled the Durian. But the flood that we had in 21, see that street right in front of you, St. Mary's, 10 feet above that street level, even on the building on the left hand side. The owner only had the building for a couple of months. After that, he had to rescale that building all over again. That was a bad year. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are making our final stop. Right where that boat's at, where you're getting off on the left. Look around your seats, make sure you don't leave anything behind, like your cell phones, your wallets, your cameras, your kids, your mother-in-law. Please take all that home with you. You leave something behind, don't worry. We do got a lost and found. If we do, go to www.ebay.com. I will sell your own things back for cheap with a discount. I am just joking. Our ticket booth is your lost and found. Where you bought your tickets, that's where your item will be returned back to you, my friends. And oh yeah, good news. I forgot. Everybody look at me for a second, real quick, right here. Now, tipping your drivers is greatly appreciated. Thank you guys. God bless you. You guys give me a 5. I'll take a picture with you. You guys give me a 20. I'll go home with you. I'm just joking. I got a sense of humor. I don't think the wife would like that. A lot of people even ask me, hey Juan, by any chance they don't? Hey Juan, I'm sorry, but I don't carry any cash. I'm like, it's okay. Don't worry. I do got Venmo and I do got Cash App. There you go. Whenever you try to bow down for your safety. And if you guys had a great time, please give me a wonderful applause, guys. If you had a great time, I appreciate it. Please give me a hand. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Oh man, thank you, sir. All right. The new and improved factory voice. Now, ladies and gentlemen, tell me why. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and if you did not like my tour, feel free to my right. Alright, and my name is not Juan, my name is Ricky, and I'm from Roberto, San Francisco, San Francisco today. Trying to boat down, I'm almost done, okay?
For going on this tour with me. See you next time.